Okay. Yo. Day 35. Russell has already claimed his spot on the on my lap before I even fucking get going with this thing, but yeah, this is another late one. What's almost 11? Uh I today when I woke up I texted my friend Hannah um to see if I could work for her because I need to make some extra money. I'm going out of town next weekend, and also I'm trying to buy a bunch of shit. I just bought Logic Pro X to make music with. I gotta buy a pair of headphones that are like $400. I'm sure there's probably lots of other gear that I'm gonna have to buy as I continue to make music, but as well as I missed a shift last week for a show that I went to. So definitely I need to have some making up to do. So was able to pick up a shift, and then I was like, I'll just go to the gym after. And then I was there. I'm like, fuck, dude. I wonder if I can work tonight too. So I asked the other guy if I could work for him, and I could. So then I was able to work the evening shift. Got off around 8. Ran to Walmart. Went to the gym. I just got finished eating and having a protein shake. So yeah, it's been a long day, but definitely happy with getting some shit done. After this, I'm gonna try to continue to sort this computer shit for a while. I am just so tired of having that like looming over my head. I have been backing up all of my drives, and that's pretty much done. I bought this like my main drives that I use to do like photo, video, and stuff are solid states, and I buy like a 4 terabyte drive, and they run about $250. But with the amount of data that I'm using in the podcast, I need quite a few of them, plus all the other videos and photos and stuff. But then I was using those for backups as well, and it's just like so taxing. They're so expensive, and so I decided to get a regular non-solid state drive, and you can get way bigger ones. So I got like an 18 terabyte one for my backup, but it is a lot slower for file transfers, so it takes quite a while for me to transfer the files from like the regular drive to back them up, etc. But so I've literally been doing that here and there for like a week or so, but finally got all my video content backed up on the backup drive. I will at some point need to go through there and actually delete some of them, because I'm just like, there is a bunch of shit that I don't need to save it all. Just a lot of useless data. But yeah, I mean, it can get expensive, like drives and shit, which actually is another reason why you want to, like, for me, I want to charge for the gear rental fee when I'm filming, because when I'm doing a hard drive for to this project, bucks, so just that alone, it's like biting into profit margins if I have like see, this thing keeps cutting out. What's going on with it? I don't know, sorry, it's like blinking on and off a little bit, but might be something I need to check on. But yeah, so I have to. I did hear back from. I don't know. Did I talk about this yesterday? I did hear back from the bid that I put in. So it came in around $4,200, and that's for 2 full days of filming plus gear rental, and then another 3 days of editing. So a huge, full weeks of work. And a full week of work would bring me at take home $3,000, not including the gear rental, and so that's kind of where I want to be sitting for how I charge. She was saying, then she responded, she's like, yeah, like our budget's around $2,000, and so it's like, yeah, well, we can, try to look at some options where we're not filming for 2 days. Instead, we're filming for 1 day. God damn it. I don't know why it's doing that. But at the same time, I feel good about the price point. I don't think it's unfair. I feel like if I was to make any substantial change to that price, it would be like half that. And I'm like, do I want to do all this work for half that price, 2 grand for like all of the details and just the tediousness and all that stuff? I'm like, no, I don't think so. So I feel good about that price point. Averaged out, my hourly basically is 75 an hour, which, when I work at a bar, I'm working at $30 to $40 an hour. So I do feel comfortable charging double that special and service, and plus all the education, all the years of working on that, and then also the gear. Even though I know that there's like the gear rental, it's also just just the amount of gear that I have to continue to set up and whatever. So plus studio and all that. But yes. And then I do have a cheaper rate for like real estate videos and stuff, because I don't really use a lot of the gear. It's just a gimbal and a camera, and I go in and I film and I'm done. And I think and it's not involving people. It's just stationary objects, etc. So I can get it in and out in 2 hours, 3 hours tops. And then edit it another 2. So it's not even a full day of work to have a video done. It's like a half day. So, yeah, I feel like those price points are pretty good as of now for what we're doing. That said, if where was I going with that? I guess that's it. I guess I'm in a kind of sour. There's this chick that I had given some money one time for. My buddy gave me some money to give to this chick, and she sells snow, cocaine, as you were. And I gave her $1,000, and then she just kept it, and she was like a longtime friend of my girlfriend's. And she just like disappears for a while. I was like, so where's the cocaine for the purchase? And she's like, yeah, I don't know. She said she's getting it. And then it was like a couple days, and then it was a week, and then I was like, dude, what is going on? And then it comes to find out that like this girl had been robbed or something, so she was robbed. So then she took my money to pay her bills, and to pay for stuff. And so I'm like, okay, so you were robbed by, in the business that you do. And then so because you were robbed, you then stole from me to help get yourself out of a shitty situation, even though like the things that you do put yourself in that situation. So you stole from me. So I was very upset about it, but she paid me back like some of it. But then, dude, it's been like 6 months now, 7 months or something, since this all went down. And sometimes I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is going on with this girl? And like my girlfriend sees her from time to time and has like asked her about it, and this girl's like a raging alcoholic, and like going through life stuff. But it's just like, cool, well, maybe you're gonna keep going through life shit when you steal from people, like Jesus Christ. I just don't have a lot of sympathy, I guess. And what happened was like, so my buddy had given me that money for it, and then he was just like, dude, so where? He's like, if she's not gonna get the product, I just need to get the money back. So I just paid him out of my pocket, because I didn't want him to have to be dealing with the loss of money. So now I'm out it because she stole our money, or collectively. So anyway, I guess she's like, so she then started that's funny. I'm like touching Russell's hair a little bit, and he like tenses up. I don't know why that cracks me up. So then she why are you not going to do it? And she says, oh, I am going to like pay you back, I'm sorry, but it doesn't seem like she is. So I'm like, did she, like, how many other people did she steal from? And like, I'm not a gangbanger, I'm not somebody who's gonna come after you, so it's just like, I mean, I could just chop it up to a loss, but like, she's friends with other people that I know, and it's like, dude, if I ever see her, I'm just gonna be like, dude, you're a piece of shit. And so anyway, tonight, my girlfriend calls me and was just at this chick's house, I guess, and I guess the girl had invited her over to talk about the situation and what she's doing about it. And I'm like, dude, you're not doing anything about it. It's been 6 fucking months, and like, I would have more forgiveness if I lent somebody money and they didn't repay me. You know, it's just like, oh, I let them borrow money, and they're like, oh yeah, I'll definitely get you back in a couple weeks, and then it gets extended. Even though that's still shitty behavior, I know what you're signing up for when you lend out money. It's just like, almost always, you know, it's just like you're not going to get it back, or it's going to take way longer. It's like, that's the nature of that beast. But I wasn't lending her any money. Like, this was no favor. I wasn't like, oh yeah, you're in a bad spot, let me spot you $1,000. It was like, no, I was purchasing something and you just took the money and didn't give me the product and ran for a while. And so I think that that is like straight up theft. Um, and and then the fact that it's just like, oh yeah, I promise I'll give you back the money I stole, and then it's, you know, month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4. It just starts to really piss me off. And so anyway, she goes over to that house, and then that girl is just like, oh, tell Josh I said hi. And I don't know why, but that pissed me off so much. Like, don't say hi to me. Tell me where the fucking money is that you stole from me. You know, tell me that. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what like to do with this situation other than just, I guess, wait to see if she fucking pays me the money back or not, that she still owes me. And she has paid, I would say, 2/3 of it back. I think she paid 700 of it back, but she still owes me three. And so $300 isn't the end of the world, but it's just one of those things. It was like you stole from me at a time when it's like, I'm not like hurting for money, but things, it's not like I'm flush, and I'm working on covering other things, and being tight with stuff, and I was just kind of middlemaning for somebody, and it was just like, fuck, dude, now I'm left with this loss because I don't want my friend to be out, and so I cover for him, but now I'm stuck with this debt from something that was stolen. And yeah, it was just a shitty situation all around. I don't really know why we gave her the money without just getting the product right away in the first place. That seems silly. But I guess lesson learned, or not. I don't know. But yeah, in other news, I got. Oh, bye, Russ. I think I'm just gonna buy these headphones sooner than later. It's like my brother says, it's like, if you're going to eventually buy the thing, you might as well just buy it now. Like, unless you really don't have the money at all, because it's just like, you're gonna buy it later, so you might as well buy it now so you get more use out of it. And it does seem to make sense. But I got my testosterone. Well, I think that's just the needles, actually. So yeah, that's probably the testosterone. But I use TRT Nation. Testosterone cypionate. And I guess I get to start that. I think I'm going to start it for or maybe Thursday, because I want to do Monday and Thursday, or Tuesday and Friday. So, dude, I'm fucking jazzed on it. I'm not jazzed to like put the needle in my ass, but I am excited to get my levels back to like youthful levels. So, yeah, man, we're gonna see how we go. I've heard nothing but good things from pretty much everybody, from Rogan and all the other podcasters that do it, to Health Nuts, to fucking friends of mine. So yeah, I've said I don't know if I can afford to do this every month for the rest of my life, but at $100 a month, if my output increases by 10%, it'll be more than worth it. So yeah, I'm excited to see the difference I feel and go from there. So anyway, I'm gonna bounce. Fuck, man, I'm pretty tired, but I'm gonna get a shower real quick and try to get some more of this work done before I pass out. So yeah, I feel good about my productivity the last couple days. So be well. Shoot me a comment if you want. Peace.